All right, hey yo guys, this is Cobra Awesome, and I'm back with another memories video. Today I'm going to be talking to y'all about my memories with Blockbuster. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. Now, I'm sure a lot of y'all who grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s remember Blockbuster a whole lot, okay? I'm sure y'all remember going there every weekend after school with your parents, renting video games, renting movies, renting cartoons, and buying snacks like popcorn, candy, all that great stuff all the time because that's what I did. So, yeah, my memories all started back when my dad used to rent movies and cartoons for me and my brother to watch. So there was a Blockbuster next to his job, so he would sometimes take me there to rent movies. But back in 2007, the year when my cousin brought the Wii for me and my family to play, if y'all watched that video about my memories with the Wii, I said that unfortunately my parents were separated, so me and my brother was living with my family at the time. But then a few months later, my mom and my father got back together, and my mom every weekend would take me and my brother to Blockbuster nearby, and we rented a lot of movies, Wii games, and Nintendo DS games, and also GameCube games. And it was a blast. It was so much fun and exciting to rent a lot of stuff from Blockbuster. And as I said in the beginning, like I'm sure all of y'all had all the memories going to Blockbuster all the time to rent movies and stuff. But unfortunately, Blockbuster was losing money because Netflix. I'm sure you guys know the story. And when I first heard about it, I was confused because I remember I was in school one time, and one of my classmates was mentioning about Netflix, and he was saying to us like, "Did you guys hear? Blockbuster is shutting down that store in Flatbush." And I remember I was like, "Are you serious? They shutting it down?" Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, they're shutting it down because of Netflix and stuff." And everything was just crushed, man. Everything was crushed. And that Blockbuster I just mentioned that I used to go there to rent movies, now it's replaced by a furniture store. Can you believe that? And that store was huge. That Blockbuster store, that store was big, really big. It was a lot of movies, it was a lot of games, it was a lot of snacks. It felt like it was a movie theater almost. For real. That store was big back then. And I was like, all the memories going there all the time, all the good memories was just going down the drain. Like, I was disappointed, but I was just like, what can you do? Because at the time, I didn't know anything about Netflix. I didn't know anything about that. Um, but to this day, like sometimes I use Netflix to watch like shows that I know and familiar with, but I'm not a fan of Netflix like that. But back then, I just enjoy Blockbuster so much because I used to get so excited every weekend to go over there with my brother and my mom to rent all these things. And so the timeline when I used to go to that store, Blockbuster, um, from 2007 all the way till 2009, I think that's when the store had was closed down, right? That's my timeline with going to Blockbuster. So, um, yeah, all those memories just going to Blockbuster, man. I even remember we used to rent some games like that we already rented, like Mario Kart Wii, because when that game had came out, we would rent that game like over and over and over again because that game was so much fun to play. And even though we couldn't own the game because it was expensive, because games were expensive back then, especially Wii and Nintendo DS. They were expensive back then. Let's not lie. So Blockbuster was the best way for all of us who couldn't afford to buy a game. We could just go over there and just rent it as many times as we wanted, but we would just have to return it back, But now people are streaming. Nowadays, it's streaming. You already know the whole thing, and the whole era now, the whole routine, streaming, all that stuff. All that stuff is a thing now. But back then, Blockbuster was huge. It was something like Toys R Us almost. You know what I mean? And I will be doing a video talking about my memories with Toys R Us, so stay tuned for that. But I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, because Blockbuster was a big thing in my childhood, like renting all this stuff. But it's too bad that it just didn't do well. But yeah, Blockbuster was struggling over the years. It was struggling. But I want you guys to post a comment down below and let me know, um what were your memories of Blockbuster, like what movies you used to rent over there, what snacks you used to get. I want to hear all about it. But that's it for this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care, guys. Bye.